You wanna fight me?
This boss honestly seems pretty easy.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't seem too hard. Seems like a big old bitch. He's like a big old bitch.
He's probably really hard considering he's made of stone.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't, because you're stupid.
Granted, I don't really understand those kind of jokes.
Granted, I hardly know
Shit!
her.
What is that even referring to? Like, honestly, like, I hardly even know her. Like, what? What are you talking about?
It's supposed to be a play on words. Like,
I know, but I don't understand.
Like if you ask somebody, hey, are you up for some poker? And someone says poker,
okay,
I hardly know
I
her.
understand that one. I don't understand the other one. The one that you just said, like...
Granted, or,
because I've heard something similar, and I'm like, what?
Well, granted, I hardly know her was just me making fun of that joke.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I've heard something similar, though, and I'm like, what?
The fact that you said he doesn't seem very hard, and I said I think he'd be very hard considering...
I understood that joke. I was being facetious.
So you were talking about the granite one.
Yes, I was talking about...
I was just making fun of that joke. That formation.
See, this boss is stupid easy. I just died because I didn't understand it the first time.
Yeah.
Also, these little fuckers.
These little fuckers don't fucking know how to stay out of the fight that's not theirs. You have a minute left.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't
Well, I got
need
fast.
it. I would quote the rest of that, but it'd probably make me look like a fucking stupid idiot. Hey, you killed him. Good job.
Good job. I gotta save the orb before it falls. Yeah.
What is this, Shovel Knight?
I've never seen such bravery.
It called for help and a Vanillish appeared.
That's pretty... I've never caught a Vanillish in this game.
Really?
No. They only appear with Alolan Vulpix?
I don't know. I think it's just because Vulpix is ice.
You got
I'm
fast.
guessing a Snorunt could probably summon a Vanillish if they wanted to. But I'm gonna kill it because I don't want it. So goodbye.
Oh, god damn it, I keep forgetting that he falls to the ground. He's not actually dead yet. Alright. It's a good learning thing. There's the imps. There was a Facebook post that made me laugh. It's like a horrible version of like The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And on it, like, it just goes through all this stupid shit. And during one of the scenes, it's like the prince is like, Flareon is the only fully evolved Pokemon that can't learn Solar Beam. It's fire.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. Oh my fucking god, that's amazing.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
It's
so stupid.
so fucking amazing.
It's the only fully evolved fire Pokemon that can learn Solar Beam.
And I was like, oh my god, is that true? How could I play Pokemon for so long and not know that that's true? It's like the
I don't know why it's so funny.
It is super funny.
Because just the fact, like, first of all, who would know that off the top of their head?
Yeah.
Second of all, why would anybody ask?
Why is that a conversation piece? That's a conversation between, like, us because we're talking about Pokemon.
Yeah. And, like, somebody wanted to throw out some knowledge that they knew that they were like, oh, I bet nobody knows that.
Yeah. And then, like, I don't remember...
How does holy water work on a fucking robot?
I'm not sure.
Also, is that a robot?
I don't know.
It looked like a
never seen
robot.
that
It
enemy
looked mechanical.
I've never seen that enemy in any other Castlevania. I don't remember this level at all.
If it was a robot, who's making it?
I wonder if I'm close to death. And not, like, my death, but literal death.
Nick,
Like the person.
we're all as close to death as we want to be.
That's not true.
No, that's actually pretty true, considering, you know...
What if I'm, like, 150
themselves.
and I still don't want to die? But, like, death is like...
I mean... Some people believe that your will to live plays a part in determining how long you actually do live.
Interesting.
People with stronger wills to live, you know, usually live longer than people who say that they have an unhappy life and they don't want to be around, but don't, you know, like, kill themselves. So, it's basically that whole thing of, like, you know, depression and stress actually takes a physical toll on your body.
Damn it!
You start aging faster and...
What if I got shot by a bullet and I didn't want to die?
Well, I mean...
Where's your fancy
I don't know. Well,
mumbo jumbo bullshit?
because you know it comes with the fact that like depending on where you get shot, obviously, you know, certain parts of your body are more resilient to that in the first place. But the fact that you want to live, I don't know, maybe it triggers like some kind of chemical reaction in your brain that releases, you know, certain like you know, like we have our brain can release chemicals that makes it so that, you know, we can't feel pain as harshly as it would actually hurt us, or
See, I don't understand when
I
people
don't-
talk
I don't
about
know,
placebo,
maybe-
because placebo does not work for me at all. Like, it's like, oh, you're supposed to just think about it. It's like, okay. And then I've had that
Well,
before
okay,
where they're like,
that's-
oh, well, that doesn't...
that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem. You can't, like,
I
it's
didn't know
very-
about it. I
it's
thought it was
very-
actual medicine, but they were like, oh, no, we were just trying a placebo to see if it worked. I was like, well, it fucking did it, and I
It's-
feel awful.
I was gonna say it's very hard to like placebo yourself,
I didn't placebo myself. It was a doctor trying to placebo me.
and they didn't tell you beforehand, like you had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Okay.
It didn't...
So then, yeah, it just didn't work. But
no.
like, if you try to, it like, because like that's the whole point of placebo. Is someone else has to do it to you. So I don't know. Maybe obviously since it was a placebo, there was no actual medical effect that
No.
would register with
Fuck.
it. But you know, there are cases where it shows that the placebo did better than the medication, and that I think you know.
I think it's
That has
just a
to do with
person-to-person thing.
Yeah, exactly. It has to do with how not only like how that person's body chemistry is, because obviously that had to have played a part in it, but
Yeah.
also like maybe how much they actually believe that the medicine is helping.
I can't
Or how much
honestly
they
fathom
wanted
that the
it
brain
to.
surgery example could work every time. That'd be amazing if it did, but I can't fathom that working every single time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably really complicated. I would imagine, just because, or maybe it's just even simpler than we think it is.
I would love somebody to trick me into a study to see if how the placebo effect works. Just because I really do want to see if it actually just doesn't work on me or not.
Yeah. Well, okay. How did you feel like when the doctor prescribed it to you? Did you have faith it was going to work, or were
I
you
was
just
like, I want to feel better immediately. It didn't, and then it just never happened.
So maybe it was because you
I
expected
only took it for like 2 days, and then it was just like, oh, it's not working.
I was gonna say maybe it's because you expected such fast results, and then when you didn't get them, you were immediately just like, okay, this isn't gonna work.
Like,
at
I wasn't
all.
even bothered because it was pretty much like free of charge. So it's like whatever. Just wanted to see if this is like experimental and see if it worked. And it was. It was obviously an experiment, but I'm like, I said, yeah, okay, fine, I'll do it. Asshole.
Okay, so that could be why, because if they told you it was experimental, you already had in your mind, well, I could get nothing.
It's true.
So, you know,
I thought something would happen.
I guess technically that's not like a true placebo then, because they're already you already know that there's a chance that you're not gonna get anything from it.
Possibly. But once again, there's no way to know for sure unless
exactly.
Like,
there's no way to quantify that like reliably.
That's like, I don't know. I'll keep religion out of it, but fuck all you. I had a bad experience with somebody recently, and I'm just so pissed.
Oh,
about
really?
It. Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to tell me about that later.
I could tell you about it now, but I'm fighting Blue Skelly Men.
Blue Skeleton.
I love calling him Skelly Men. Yeah, it's my favorite.
You did it. Good job. Spooky, scary.
But I guess before I preface that, before I like make anybody mad, I'm gonna say that I do like legit respect like religion, like no matter what. But I don't also think that there's a correct religion. But we'll more about that when I fucking get past this blues. One thing I'm kind of excited for is that Shovel Knight's getting another update.
Really?
Yeah, they're putting an entire new game mode inside of it.
Oh, jeez.
You can play the entire game as Spectre Knight, and it's not even like, oh, all the levels are the exact same, except now you can play as Spectre Knight. It's like literally they made like an entirely new game for him. It's ridiculous.
And it's just a free update?
It's free. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
I love that game.
I'll have to... is it only for like a PlayStation copy, or...
What are you talking about?
For Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight? No, it's for everybody. Everybody gets it.
So like even on the DS?
Yeah.
Sweet! Because I have it on my DS.
Didn't you get your Plague Knight update already?
Huh?
There's already a new game mode and put it in called Plague Knight, where you play as the entire game with Plague Knight.
No, I didn't. I've never updated Shovel Knight since I got it.
You need to. Plague Knight mode is insanely hard.
I should. That's a game that I've kind of been wanting to go back to.
It's a really good game.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, it's overhyped. Yeah, but it's still good.
Anything can be overhyped. It's the difference is whether or not it's actually good.
He blew up like Frankenstein. Kaboom! Alright, I have 1 life to do this, and I'm not really feeling it.
He's only got 1 life to live.
So I got 1 life to test this out, and then 1 life to actually try. That's the guy that stole our stuff. Kick the shit out of us too.
Kick the shit out of us too.
I
What's
love
that
it.
from?
That's from Spaceballs.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy who stole our. Wait, what is it? That's the guy who stole our uniforms. Kick the shit out of us too. Oh, where is it? Where could he be?
Where could it be? Where could it be?
3PO! Where could he be? I love that. See, I like the quote shit that nobody ever does. Like, who the fuck quotes, where could he be? 3PO! The only person I've ever seen quote that is Toy Story.
Yeah.
Where they're like, where could he be? Except it's not nearly as funny.
Yeah, because it's actually kind of a dilemma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where could he be? 3PO!
That's when they're in the garbage compactor, right?
Yeah.
He's like,
where could he
he's
be?
trying to tell him to turn it off.
3PO!
Where could he be?
I love that so much.
3PO!
Where could he be? 3PO!
So you should call this episode, Where Could He Be?
I haven't done anything. Oh god, I didn't realize!
Oh shit, dude, you just got ground up in the
I was wondering why there were spikes underneath the platforms. Well, when I come back, I'm gonna kick this level's ass. 3PO! Where could he be?
Where could he be?